Filipino music, it easily is associated with two of the biggest groups in the Philippines today. SB19, which is an all-male group, and the other headline is Bini, which is an all-female group. Once they step out on stage, there is not a seat that will be occupied because everybody's up on their feet. SB19, well, Bini, and I have to introduce them to you because I'm proud of them.
Okay.
But Bini, I saw them when they started. Our show called ASAP, we always like to use it as a platform for new artists. I saw them when they would come every Sunday, getting ready for the show, and they would be rehearsing backstage, and they'd be rehearsing. But every time they would rehearse, I would be looking left and right, and I'm trying to look for people, and I want to tell them, wala ba kayong napapansin sa mga to? Parang meron talaga. And then I would receive looks from other young artists. Tito, because I'm not old, Yeah, Tito, you notice it too? I said, yeah, these girls, given a little more time, they're gonna make a big impact. And SB19, they were actually are you familiar with a K-pop group known as BTS?
Yes.
Of course, right? The management of BTS got SB19.
Oh.
But then what happened was BTS was the biggest thing, so they couldn't give much attention to SB19.
Okay.
So SB19 was already in Korea, they were already being trained and all that, but nothing was really happening to their career. So they decided, guys, what if we just come up with our own music and let's just see how well it does? And then they came up with a song called Gento. Gento means it's a slash between ginto and ganito.
Okay.
And that's how all their songs are. There's always a deeper meaning to just the title. So they have a song called Mapa. Mapa, it means mama and papa. And where are many of the mamas and the papas? They're in other parts of the world. Yun yung mapa. Kung saan yung mga mama at papa. They're in the Middle East, Canada, and all of that. They have a song called Damn. Okay, so it's not damn. It means something. It means parang damn is parang kung anong yung nararamdaman. Di ba? Yung damdamin. Ganun. So that's SB19. So they had a concert. Bini had a concert at a different time, and this SB19 had a concert in the Philippine Arena that holds close to 60,000 people. SB19 did 2 nights, and they sold both nights out. They're on tour, world on tour. The reason I'm saying this is because the advancement, not just with talent, but the sound, the way recordings are done in the Philippines today, is different. Then you have a young singer by the name of TJ Monterde. You have one of the BTS singers. I mean, not one of the BTS, but you have him creating an impact even in the Middle East. You see these Arabs in the car singing his song, and they're like, "Oh, this is Filipino. This is Filipino. DJ Monterde, you're very good." And they're singing that song of his, and I can't help but smile when then of course you have Ben and Ben, you have Moira, you have Maki. I mean, these are names I highly recommend you listen to, because this is the sound now. Okay? Then of course, if you want to hear Gary Valenciano, because he's still doing his thing. But when I go abroad, especially when I go abroad, I want to be the spokesperson. You want to talk to me about Palawan and El Nido? I'll be the biggest spokesperson of that. But I'm proud of where I come from. And I'm proud of what we have. Okay, we have a lot of problems. Politics and all that, that's a totally different thing, but there's a lot more to the Filipino than just politics. There's music, there's the heart, the grind of life in the Philippines is what makes us who we are.
True.
A lot of people go to the Philippines and say, wait a minute, I know you guys are going through a lot. You're considered to be a third world country, but why do you guys receive people from the first world country with so much warmth, with so much? You take us everywhere, and you're not gonna. And every young person that goes is greeted by an older person, not with, "Oh, halika na dito, iho." It's halika na dito, anak. And Why anak? What does that mean? It means you're a son or a daughter. O, halika na dito anak, kumain ka na anak. Oh, did you eat already anak? I mean, there's always that word. That says a lot about who we are. You know, and it translates into the music that